Hey, football fans! Welcome back to the channel. We've got some exciting news today, as one of the most electrifying college football players, Ashton Jeanty, has opened up about his desire to play for one of the NFL's most iconic franchises, the Dallas Cowboys. Plus, he's been reflecting on his time at Boise State, a place that helped shape him into the standout player we're seeing today. Stick around as we dive into everything you need to know about Ashton Jeanty's potential future in the NFL, his love for the Cowboys, and his legacy at Boise. It's all coming up, right here. Alright, folks, let's jump right into it. If you're a fan of the NFL and college football, you've probably heard of Ashton Jeanty. This guy has been making waves as a running back for Boise State, and now, as we approach the 2025 NFL Draft, Jeanty is starting to make some serious noise in the football world. Recently, he shared some candid thoughts about his potential future in the NFL, including his interest in one team that stands out above the rest, the Dallas Cowboys. Ashton Jeanty's journey from a standout high school player to one of the most exciting running back prospects in the 2025 NFL Draft has been nothing short of remarkable. His rise to prominence at Boise State was filled with challenges, but his talent and relentless work ethic have propelled him to the national stage. And now, as the NFL Draft looms closer, Jeanty has made it clear that he's ready for the next step in his career. But what makes this even more intriguing is that Jeanty has openly expressed a desire to play for the Dallas Cowboys, a team that has been the subject of many football fans' dreams and aspirations for decades. Jeanty's interest in the Cowboys is more than just a passing thought. It's clear that he respects the team's legacy and what it represents in the football world. The Dallas Cowboys are an iconic franchise with a rich history of success, but also a team that's currently searching for ways to elevate their offense. The Cowboys have been stuck in a cycle of playoff appearances but haven't quite been able to break through to the Super Bowl. A player like Jeanty could be exactly what they need to give their offense that extra spark. He's the type of versatile, explosive running back who could be a game changer, a dual-threat weapon that could give Dak Prescott more options on the field. Having a player who can both run the ball and catch passes out of the backfield opens up so many possibilities for the Cowboys' offense, and Jeanty's ability to make plays in all phases of the game could make him a key cog in their system. When you look at Jeanty's skills on the field, you see a player who doesn't just excel in one area, but in multiple facets of the game. He has a unique combination of speed, vision, power, and agility that allows him to thrive in a variety of situations. Whether it's breaking off a big run between the tackles or catching a screen pass and turning it into a long gain, Jeanty has the ability to make defenders miss and pick up yardage in a hurry. His balance and footwork are among the best in this year's draft class, allowing him to evade tacklers in the open field and shake off contact in tight spaces. What really sets Jeanty apart, though, is his ability to adjust his game based on what the situation calls for. He's not just a speedster or a power back, he's a well-rounded, adaptable player who can be effective in any scenario. That type of versatility would be a perfect fit for the Cowboys, who are looking for a dynamic back to complement Tony Pollard and diversify their offensive attack. It's easy to imagine Jeanty thriving in a system like Dallas, a system that relies heavily on play action, screens, and creating mismatches. He could immediately contribute in the passing game, whether it's running angle routes or being used as a checkdown option for Dak Prescott. In fact, Jeanty's ability to make plays as a receiving back would add a new layer to the Cowboys' offense that could stretch the field and create more opportunities for players like CeeDee Lamb and Michael Gallup. The fact that he's such a reliable pass catcher would make life easier for Prescott, who would be able to count on Jeanty to pick up valuable yards in short yardage situations or on third down. This is a key element for any running back in today's NFL, where the ability to contribute in the passing game can separate good players from great ones. But Jeanty's connection to the Dallas Cowboys goes beyond his on-field skills. When you think about the Cowboys, you think about the spotlight, the media attention, the massive fanbase, and the pressure that comes with playing for such a high-profile team. It's clear that Jeanty has the right mindset to thrive in that environment. His confidence and ambition are evident when he talks about the possibility of playing for Dallas, but he also understands the work that goes into being successful at the next level. Jeanty is someone who is constantly seeking improvement, whether that's refining his technique or working on his conditioning. He's a player who doesn't take anything for granted and knows that making it in the NFL requires not just talent but an unrelenting commitment to being the best. This kind of mentality is exactly what the Cowboys need in their locker room as they look to build a team that's hungry for success and motivated to get back to the top. As much as Jeanty's future in the NFL excites fans, it's important to recognize how much his time at Boise State has contributed to his development. Jeanty has been through his share of adversity during his college career, and that has shaped him into the player he is today. Boise State, with its underdog mentality and gritty culture, provided the perfect environment for Jeanty to hone his skills. Coming from a program that isn't one of the traditional powerhouses of college football, Jeanty had to work harder to prove himself. But in doing so, he learned what it means to embrace the grind. Every game, every practice, every representative was an opportunity to improve, and Jeanty made the most of each one. Reflecting on his time at Boise, Jeanty has made it clear that he holds the program in high regard. The culture at Boise State, with its focus on hard work, discipline, and teamwork, has had a lasting impact on him. It wasn't just the wins and losses that mattered to him, it was the relationships he built with his teammates and the lessons he learned from his coaches. The Broncos' blue-collar mentality is something Jeanty has taken to heart, and it's evident in the way he approaches the game. He's not someone who is looking for the spotlight or fame, he's a player who is willing to put in the work and let his performance on the field speak for itself. That humility and drive are qualities that will serve him well as he transitions into the NFL. Jeanty's journey through Boise State's program wasn't just about developing his physical skills, either. It was about learning to be a leader and embracing responsibility. He's been praised by coaches and teammates alike for his work ethic and leadership, and that's exactly the type of player the Cowboys need in their locker room. Jeanty is someone who will come in and put in the work, regardless of the challenges that lie ahead. He's not intimidated by the bright lights of the NFL, nor is he daunted by the pressure that comes with playing for a storied franchise like the Cowboys. Instead, Jeanty embraces those challenges as opportunities to prove himself. Looking ahead to the 2025 NFL Draft, one thing is clear: Ashton Jeanty is poised to make a major impact in the NFL, and there are teams all over the league that are salivating at the chance to add him to their roster. The Cowboys, in particular, seem like an ideal fit, and Jeanty has shown time and again that he has the ability to thrive in the NFL. Whether he ends up with Dallas or another team, there's no question that Jeanty's future in professional football is incredibly bright. The Cowboys' potential interest in Jeanty adds an exciting layer to the upcoming draft, and it's a storyline that will certainly capture the attention of fans everywhere. Can Jeanty be the next great running back to wear the star on his helmet? Will he become a key piece of Dallas' quest for another Super Bowl? The answer to these questions will unfold over time, but one thing is for sure: Ashton Jeanty is a player to watch, and wherever he goes, he'll bring a level of excitement and talent that could help transform any offense. With his skills, work ethic, and determination, Jeanty is primed to make his mark on the NFL, and the Cowboys may be lucky enough to be the team that gets to watch it happen firsthand.